Look at this post. It reads, "The 32-year-old Leech is finally gone." The man who wrote it is Gary Whitaker, and he's celebrating his daughter Megan finally moving out. By midnight, it had racked up nearly 1,400 likes. The comment section was a family affair. Megan's aunt jumped in to say she always smelled like trash. Her sister tagged friends to mock her. Even her ex-boyfriend chimed in with a quick, "dodged a bullet." They used her full name, giving the entire town a front row seat to her humiliation. Megan saw all of it, but she didn't argue. She didn't post a defense. Instead, she took a screenshot of every single comment, hit the like button on each one, and then went completely silent for exactly 14 days. When a family dynamic relies on loud public attacks, that noise is almost always a smokescreen. They were broadcasting their victory to hide a very vulnerable private reality. That quiet Westerville, Ohio suburb where they were sitting and laughing? Gary didn't own the house they were living in. Megan did. She was the sole legal owner of the property. This diagram maps out Grandma Evelyn's estate. You can see her final will directed the home straight to Megan. Evelyn kept a blue ledger tracking a lifetime of Gary's unpaid loans, failed business ideas, and emergency cash requests. Because she knew exactly who her son was, she left the property entirely to her 24-year-old granddaughter. Gary refused to accept this. He told relatives that paperwork doesn't change family. He treated Megan like a hostile tenant, demanding she pay him $600 every single month as a household contribution, just to live under her own roof. And for 8 years, because she was exhausted, she paid it. Paying a tax to accommodate someone else's delusion doesn't buy you peace. It only funds your continued subjugation. The joke about Megan smelling like trash started when she was in her early 20s. She took weekend jobs cleaning out estate garages, sorting curbside junk, and hauling broken shelves out of rental units. Gary called her Sanitation Barbie at Thanksgiving, telling everyone she was an embarrassment. While they wrinkled their noses, Megan was taking notes. She used those weekend jobs to study how property managers handle vacancy loss. She learned municipal waste rules, documented chain of custody forms, and figured out exactly what commercial landlords needed to stay compliant. She stopped doing odd jobs and got licensed. Megan built a company called ClearPath Disposal Solutions. By 28, she had secured lucrative contracts managing commercial waste streams, secure document shredding, and medical disposal logistics for dental offices and estate attorneys. Her monthly contracts soon paid more than Gary made in weeks. She quietly saved her money, aggressively hoarding every dollar that didn't go to Gary's fake rent. Then she bought a secure 2-bedroom townhouse near her office, entirely in cash. Glamorous titles don't pay invoices. Functional systems do. And stealth is a far better asset than trying to explain your success to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Megan packed slowly over 3 weeks while everyone was at work. She moved her business files and essential documents first, leaving just enough clothes and clutter in her room so nobody would notice until the professional movers walked through the front door. Exactly 15 days after the viral post, Gary signed for certified mail. It was a letter from Megan's attorney. The document clearly stated a notice of sole legal ownership, officially reminding Gary and Karen they were occupying the residence strictly at Megan's discretion. Gary's phone call came almost immediately. Megan answered, put him on speaker, and calmly told him to read the letter out loud. He stumbled over the words as the reality set in. His internet bullying hadn't shamed her into submission. It had triggered a formal legal response. Routing communication through a third-party attorney instantly strips a manipulator of their primary weapon. Without direct emotional access, their leverage disappears. The following Monday, the second document arrived. This diagram breaks down the formal month-to-month lease Megan's lawyer drafted. It demanded a market rate of $3,200 a month. It required strict HOA compliance, and it explicitly banned any unauthorized business storage in the garage. Panic set in. Karen got on the phone, her voice shaking, offering $500 a month to buy some time. Megan stared at the wall. They were trying to bargain her down with a number that was $100 less than the fake rent they had extorted from her for almost a decade. Her attorney, Nathan, advised strict restraint. No self-help evictions, no changing the locks, no arguing on the porch. Megan just let the clock tick down on the legal deadlines, quietly saving every unhinged voicemail and documenting her sister's illegal resale inventory sitting in the garage. When you enact a strategy of total silence, you don't have to fight. Toxic individuals will enthusiastically supply all the evidence required for their own undoing. The lease deadline expired. Because Gary and Karen had spent their entire grace period arguing, posting vague complaints online, and refusing to sign anything, Nathan seamlessly filed the formal eviction paperwork. This map shows how quickly their social standing collapsed. The HOA secretary calmly stepped into the neighborhood group chat and confirmed that Megan was the legal owner of the home. The local gossip instantly turned against Gary, severing his reputation on the block. Then the workplace node fell. Gary had been securing personal loans from his subordinates, falsely implying he'd pay them back with family property once Megan stopped being difficult. When his coworkers realized the truth, they reported him, and he was quickly forced out of his job. Treating a legal asset like an emotional birthright creates a massive liability. It leads directly to social and financial bankruptcy. On the final move-out day, a sheriff's deputy stood in the driveway. Gary's half-finished garage man cave was dismantled into drywall dust and cheap shelving, then loaded into a rented truck. He muttered one last insult, but Megan didn't react. She paid to repair the sticky cabinets and patch the amateur electrical work. Then she listed the property, sold it, and kept 100% of the proceeds. She didn't split it. She didn't pay off Gary's debts. She simply changed her number and permanently blocked them all. A healthy relationship never punishes you for protecting your dignity. When someone feels entitled to your life, objective, legally enforced boundaries are the only cure.